Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, my subscribers, my future subscribers, all my scallywag, peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, commenters, each and every one of you, I want to welcome you to my channel. Well, today I have a very special guest in my home. He is one of my neighbors. Due to circumstances, there's no electricity, so he came over to want to charge the phone. And he was such an interesting guy. I thought maybe I would put him on my channel. Tell everybody who you are, Alex.
Hello, my name is Alexander Otkar, but you can call me Alex. I live here for almost maybe 18 years or 15 years of my life.
Okay. And uh, what do you do?
Well, for now, I just make small contents in my channels and like I play games like Minecraft or Call of Duty.
Okay. And Alex you are German and Filipino.
Half German.
Yeah, and half Filipino.
Yeah, because my mother is Filipino and my father's German.
Okay, so have you ever been to Germany?
Well, only when I was like a baby, but like after my father and my mother moved here,
No,
you
you
know,
didn't.
I was born there, but like we moved into the Philippines.
Do you know what part of Germany you were born in or anything?
Not exactly. I don't even know my German side of my family,
Oh, you never
like
met them.
my German auntie, my German uncle, like that.
Oh, you don't know them?
Yeah, some of them probably might be like pass away by their old age, but my cousins or something like that in Germany, I don't know yet.
Oh no, so you don't keep in contact with nobody in Germany.
Yeah, some of my cousin, I only met them when like all of us like were babies,
Oh, okay.
but we haven't like really met too often, or they don't visit as much,
Oh,
anything like that.
um, you had a very tragic thing happen to you with your father.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
Well, one day in the afternoon, while me and my father was sleeping, after like few hours of sleeping with my father, like beside him, like when I was like a kid, like I was sleeping beside him, he just died, and then I didn't know because I was like a kid and I don't know what like that is. So I kind of bit of a wild child. Like I just run around and then I don't really mind it much. Even at my father's funeral, after like everything, don't really know, or I don't really look because I kind of get scared, like when looking at coffins. So
Can you keep them quiet, please? Keep Snow quiet. Go ahead.
well, like in my father's funeral, when I was like a father in my father's funeral when I was a kid, I was just kind of usually run around and play a little bit. But after that, like after a few years gone by, at first I wasn't really like scared, like of my anxiety. I usually enjoy watching horror movies, and I can do things on my own sometimes in the dark. But
And,
after a
and, and, and you
while,
have a fear of what?
of my shape of my head, because I'm kind of like very skinny, like you can tell from my hands and my neck.
But you also have a fear of dying, right?
Yeah, because I thought I had like cancer, because like in the camera you can see the shape of my head. It kind of looks like a mushroom.
I told them you're just a hypochondriac. Stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
because
well, listen. I'm gonna ask you. You being half German and half Filipino.
yeah.
In my country, we call mulattoes when you're half white and half black. Okay. How was it you growing up being half foreigner and half Filipino?
Well, it's been good, but like some of my classmates, I guess, make jokes about German, what, why, like they made a joke like, why is Germany so dirty? Because it's full of germs. Because Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can. I'm not really offended, so it's fine because
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Because if I was like living in Germany full time, I might be like offended by that joke. But since I'm half Filipino, I'm not really offended like that.
Oh, only half of you are offended.
Yeah, I guess something like that.
So, I mean, but
Also,
you,
usually I guess like some. I guess when American
We
and
have to
German.
first say that Alex is 20 years old. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I become like 20 when like July.
Oh, okay. So as you were saying, how how was it like coming up? I mean, you don't speak Bisaya, you speak Tagalog.
Well, I speak mostly English and a little bit of Tagalog because speaking English is like like better for me to understand.
Okay.
Well, Tagalog, I can. The reason why I speak Tagalog because some of my mom's like family cousins like that, like here in Philippines, they're like Tagalog or some of them is like Bisaya. So I speak a little bit of English and Tagalog. When if I can understand that part of like Tagalog, I speak English. Like what did that mean? And they try to translate it to me.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like I know when sometimes someone sends me something in Filipino language to read on my phone, and when I give it to someone to read, it's like they have problems reading. I say, well, it's your language. You should be able to read it. So,
Because in Tagalog and English language, it has a little bit of difference, but it's still almost the same. Like aso is like dog.
Aso is dog.
Yeah, aso.
And
ASO.
pussycat is cat. I always like that about because asshole is for dog and pussycat
Well,
for
I
cat.
think
How do you say cat? Pussycat.
pusa.
Pusa.
Pusa. Hindi, it's not very long, it's pusa. Like
Okay, pusa. Okay.
Pusa, pusa.
Okay, pusa.
But it has like the different tone, so when you say pusa, it's pusa.
And I always was intrigued by dong and die.
If you say death or die in
No, 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 no,
Philippines,
no, no.
oh,
Dung. Come
dung?
here, dung. That's how you say man, dung. And
Lalaki. It's
oh, see,
in Tagalog.
that's Tagalog.
Yeah.
And Bisaya, dung is guy, and die is girl.
Yeah. In girl in Tagalog, babae.
Goodbye.
Babae.
Bye bye. When I went to what's it called?
Visayas?
No, no, it's a place where I went.
What is that?
But no, Bohol. Do you know
Yeah.
Bohol?
Kind of.
Okay, I went to Bohol, and I was having breakfast, and I want to impress that I can speak the language, and I'm saying my buta, which is good morning, in Bisaya, and they kept looking at me. I said, huh? I said, my buta, good morning. No, no, we speak Tagalog. I said, oh, we
In Tagalog, when you say good morning, say magandang umaga.
yeah. I said, oh.
Like you can say magandang umaga sa inyo. Like good morning to you all.
And that was my first experience knowing the different languages that are in the Philippines. Because how many different languages are there in the Philippines? Do you
Well,
know?
I think it's somewhere about maybe one to 250.
Wow.
Because some of them has like a different like between Bisaya, Tagalog, and then it has like
But the majority of them speak English, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because some of them either works in other countries like America or like that requires at least English speaking to understand each other.
We were talking about blogging. He's a blogger.
But I don't blog on my face. I make like contents
He
like
make-
between different games to see which one is like gave me more views. So when I had PC, I can focus on that game and then make it better so I can gain more subscribers and can at least gain my first 100,000 subscriber play button. Like I wanna achieve that at least.
Okay, but he was telling me about memes. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
what
memes.
memes were. So
The-
explain to them what memes are.
Memes is like when you when you collect videos from other content. For example, when he makes content and for example he accidentally trips in his video, like whoa,
Yeah.
he fell, and you can just collect that part of the video and then turn it to a meme, like add a sound and this says oh no, boom, and then add like a laughing background to it, so at least it makes it a little bit funny, even though it doesn't make all people laugh at it. It sounds funny.
He gave me some examples of Meme with the Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually Rock does like the middle finger, like when he was like
Yeah.
like in the celebrity show, like he accidentally do this and then it's just like this.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And also, Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
You know,
both of them is like a perfect duo for me because like both of them is very funny. Like between in behind movie scenes or in their own vlogs
uh,
together.
and I was like, and um, I asked him if he's heard of James Brown, and he says,
I haven't really heard James Brown
"You see, that blows my mind. You know, how can anyone
because I don't know what James Brown looks like. So even if you say his name, I don't know what he exactly looks like because there's so many
So
name celebrity that I some of them I don't know, some of them might be passed on recently, something like that.
okay. So what American artists do you know?
Well, I think Tom Hanks. I think
Who?
it's it's kind of like the one that plays Spider Man, like his role.
Toby.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Toby. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
And also the one that plays Hulk. I forgot his name.
The Hulk.
Yeah, I don't know if his name is Bruce Banner or
Oh, Bruce Banner. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner. Yeah, yeah. Well, Bruce Banner
I
turns
also-
into the Hulk.
yeah. Also, do you know the Pirates of Caribbean?
The pirate Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny
Oh, you
Depp.
like
Yeah.
Johnny Depp? Yeah.
I kind of watch a little bit of its like in the court scene.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit. I haven't really watched the full thing, but I only watched like somewhere between the beginning and then the ending, where Johnny Depp won the case.
Oh! You're talking about when he got sued by his ex-wife or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, because
I don't know.
he pushed her. He pushed her off the stairs.
Yeah, and she crapped in his bed.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. So what do you know about black artists? Do you listen to hip hop or? Do
I
you know
don't
anything
too much
about-
of black rap or white rap
Okay.
because some of them is kind of too soft, while some of them is like they just keep saying the N word.
Okay.
I kind of listen one of the songs and then they keep saying the N word like
Yeah. So that turns you off.
well, not
Yeah.
completely, but you know,
Okay.
like because they keep saying the N word like. What's the song about? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of song are you making? Why are you just keep saying only the N word?
or the B word. Yeah.
But mostly the N word
Yeah.
because one of the rap songs that I just recently listened, they just keep saying the N word all over again.
Right.
Even some of the lyrics only a little bit of words and then they just add more N words.
Yeah, but that's
They
pretty-
don't.
that's
I don't
pretty-
know if the artist
So,
or the rapper doesn't have any more lyrics than he can only add N words.
Well, you have to go to a different genre. Have you ever heard of soul music or classic soul music?
A little bit.
Okay, well, see that's a different genre. There was a time when blacks made music that was actually designed to make babies. You know, 'cause
What?
they were designed to make. In other words,
I didn't know
no,
that.
no. In other words, they were love songs. You
Oh,
know, they were songs to like when you were with your girlfriend or something like this. You put this on and I sing and
I thought it's a song about pregnant women.
Ooh.
You said it's the song. It's a song about making babies.
No, in other words, the song is
You can just say a love song.
okay. Okay,
Because I thought it's actually it's about pregnant women.
No, well, a love song will eventually end up making a baby. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
you can just say a love song so it's a little bit,
Okay,
clear.
well, excuse me. Well, see, that's a language barrier. But see,
Yeah, because
but you see, that's you have to go to that type of genre to really appreciate the music, not only for blacks but for whites too, because there were a lot of good like Frank Sinatra. You ever heard of Frank Sinatra? Strangers in the night.
I
Two
think a little
lonely
bit, but
people, we were strangers.
some of the songs I kind of listened recently, like one of them is like Thunder
Wakanda.
and yeah, Wakanda, like it's something like that. I kind of forgot the title, but one of them I kind of know is
Was
that
he the one that was
Thunder.
gay?
Huh?
Is he the one that's gay?
The artist?
Yeah.
I,
A Gunda style.
yeah, I know that one.
Like that one.
Yeah, because it's one of the popular songs for like a long time.
Oh, okay.
Even
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still popular now.
No, it's probably not. It's probably had its moments.
Yeah.
So tell me